What's up, super players? Alright, so we got Claudio, the first place winning man from Texas, right?
Yeah,
Taking it. And this is your deck. You call it what? The Blue Omnimon Turbo?
correct.
Alright. So, first of all, how big was the tournament, man?
248 players.
Look at that. Like we were talking earlier, and you said that you want to show Japan and Bandai that there's a hunger for this game, and that's a lot of people, man. All right, so now let's talk about what you run in the deck. So we're gonna be talking about the 4 Elecmon that you're running.
So the Electmon is a vanilla 3 cost. Literally, I like to use it to choke my opponent on their memory to give them as minimal memory as possible throughout the game. Also, I Digivolve him into my eggs if he's the only one in my hand.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And then you're running 4 of the Gomamon, right? The one with the fishies, with the little fish.
Yeah, so this card is my favorite one to Digivolve on top of the eggs.
Okay. What?
Because upon deletion you gain a memory, so in most situations that's really clutch. It lets you extend plays if you like purposely want to crash into something. Also, it can catch your opponent slipping if they're at 0 memory and they destroy the Digimon that has this inherited skill.
Uh-huh.
They automatically lose their turn because you'll go to 1.
Nice, nice. I like that. I like that. And then you're running 4 of the Gabumon. I got the alternative art one right here. The 3 cost one.
Yeah,
So
the goodest boy of the deck.
the what?
The goodest boy. You know how like they be saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this card, my favorite Digimon, the whole chain.
The whole chain.
So for this card, I usually like to keep this one in my hand. I don't like to really evolve it unless I need to. Sometimes I like to memory choke my opponent with this and also
Okay.
get a draw.
Okay. Get that draw in. All right. So you're running 4 of those. So for the next card, we got 3 Garurumon, the 6 cost.
Okay, so this is the next card you kind of want to go into the chain on top
Okay.
of the Gabumon.
Uh-huh.
This card came in really clutch in my round 2 against Rookie Rush. They had Puppetmon to me, and my Omnimon fully constructed was rested,
Oh.
and they thought they were safe. So you summon this guy, you unsuspend your Omnimon, and you just win from there, really.
Nice. That's a pretty nice play right there. Restanding the Omnimon or unsuspending your Omnimon for that extra swing when they think
Yeah.
they have you with the Puppetmon. Nice. So next we got 4 Gorillamon.
Gorillamon is basically your level 4 for the turbo. For 1 energy or 1 memory, you're evolving on top of a 3, which is really good. So beginning the game, you go into your rookie, and if you're going first, it's good because you're giving your opponent 1. So you're choking them really. They can't really do anything on their turn.
Ah.
So it's really good.
Okay. Gorillamon coming in. And then we got 4. You're going to have to help me with this one. I can't pronounce this guy. I call him Teddymon. Monzemon, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Monzemon. Why Monzemon? 4 of.
Another cheap cost, level 5 to turbo into Omnimon. He's really good, but he's not the level 5 that I would prefer to evolve into. But if you need to be memory efficient, he's really good in that aspect.
Oh, okay. I mean, it depends on the situation, right, and the amount of memory you actually got.
Yeah, that's one thing about this game. Like, like in other card games, you have a set combo or set strategy you need to do every game.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, I don't feel that. Like, you can go so many different routes.
Mm-hmm.
Just crazy. It's crazy. If you want to swing, you can, but it could be deadly for you.
Uh-huh.
Every little action you do is just it's ramified throughout the game.
It's true. It's true. Like you said when we were talking earlier, it's not about the actual deck list. It's about how you pilot the deck, right?
I bet you there was at least a bunch of blue players on that plane, and it depends. We gotta see how their records were. Hopefully
Yeah.
someone can come up with a pie chart and see how many blue players and where they were
I
at.
mean, that would be pretty cool. All right. So next we got 4 Omnimons, the Turbo Man himself. So tell me why you love this card.
the boss card of all of Digimon, in my opinion, for right now.
Okay.
So this guy is what you're trying to get to. Once he gets on the board, he is really hard to get rid of. His Win Digivolve effect.
Mm-hmm.
So when he comes on board, you get to pop a card. And if there's any other card on the board that has the exact same name, it could be a different card. But if it has the same name, he is dying.
I've seen this guy nuke fields, man. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, I was playing against a purple player, and he had three of those little one drops, and they were all the same. He was trying to set up to kill me the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I popped out Omnimon, killed all three.
Dang.
Pretty good.
Didn't you tell me he's also very good when he's in your security?
Yeah, this card came in. I probably won 4 games because this guy was in my security.
Wow.
I think you should definitely max this guy because you kind of want to see at least 1 or 2 in your life.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this card just gets over everything when they swing at it.
I mean, he's the main cover card of the set 1. So yeah, you're running 4. So next we got 1 Metal Seedramon.
So this is my one of. This card is really good if you find yourself in a bind and you need to buy yourself a little bit of time. You can. So for instance, in one of my games, I was at 3 life. It was my turn, and my opponent. If I passed to my opponent, he was gonna have 5 swings. So in this game, you kind of want to take into like the number one thing you should think of is summoning sickness.
Summoning sickness.
If your opponent has 5 swings and you take away 2, the max they can do is 3 unless they have an effect with security +1.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be aware about 2, but I knew that his deck didn't do that. So I returned 2 back to his hand, gave him only 3 swings on his turn, and when it came back to me, I just completely blew him out the water because he had only like 1 security left.
Dang. I mean, it's all about how you use your memory gauge and bring out these sick cards.
With this card, I'm really not afraid to put my opponent to 10 memory.
Dang.
In those scenarios, because everything you summon with that 10 is just going to be summon sickness.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so next we got 2 of the Metal Garurumon.
So this is to me he's the ace monster in the deck, but we all know Omnimon is. But this is the second best thing.
Okay.
So the chain that you want to go into is Upamon, Gabumon, Garurumon, and then you want to go into Metal Garurumon. So when Metal Garurumon swings, his ability is amazing. You bring out a level 4 or lower Digimon under him and summon it. So what you do is you swing, bring out the Garurumon. The Garurumon's on-play ability lets you unsuspend him. So you get a second swing with him, and when you do get that second swing off, he brings out the Gabumon and you draw a card.
Woo! That's freaking sick. That I don't think I saw that whole chain of events actually happen. I would have loved to see.
I did it a bunch. Yeah, like also it's really good if you have the Garurumon under it because it basically gives him security attack +1 as well. So
nice.
You're getting 4 off of this guy.
Dang, he sounds so broken. All right, so now we got 1 Zudomon.
So the Zudomon is basically to fix your hand. You're never gonna. Well, there are times you're gonna evolve into him if he's the only level 5 you have. But this card's main purpose is to summon him, draw 2, and get some plays going. Sometimes you might have a dead hand.
Yeah, makes sense. So now you're running 4 of what you call the Sensibine of this game, the Hammer Spark.
Yeah, this card is the nuts for blue at least, or for any deck. Other decks are abusing it like Rookie Rush and stuff like that. So it must be really good. You use it, 0 cost, you gain a memory. What I like to do with this card is literally just kind of use it to choke my opponent. So if I'm at 0, I'll go to 1 with it, and then play a 2-drop to put them at 1.
Makes sense. Controlling that memory.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 of the Gomamon, the little one building a sandcastle.
Yeah, his purpose is exactly the same as a Lycamon, just to memory choke my opponent. It gives you 6 targets. Also, it helps you for Digivolving on top of your eggs if you kind of brick on the other ones you wanted to see.
Mm-hmm. All right, makes sense. I see a lot of like trying to choke. What do you call it? Choke? Memory choke?
Memory choke. This is where your opponent literally has minimal memory to work
Yeah,
with.
yeah. I mean,
Or your
it's looking like this game is that aspect of the game is very very important.
yeah,
So now we have four of the Plesiomon. Plesiomon.
yeah, correct. So this is an aspect if you're trying to turbo with less memory as possible. So for two, you're bringing out a level 6, which is incredible, and he's a 12k beater, which is
Yeah,
really strong. So if you have the Were Garurumon under him, he's a security +1, and most of the time he doesn't die to what he swings in security.
yeah. He's pretty heavy.
Yeah,
All right. So now we got four of the Grizzlymon.
uh, Grizzlymon is literally the blocker of the deck. He comes in really clutch, man. I've seen a lot of games this weekend. I played a bunch of games with it, and I played a bunch of blue mirror matches this weekend.
Uh huh.
I felt like this card was very important for the mirror match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it basically set the tempo and like kept people in check in a sense.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty decent blocker that you're able to bring out. So I like this spicy volcanic Draymond that you added in here. Two of.
So yeah, these weren't supposed to be in the deck. It was supposed to be a Zudomon and another Metal Garurumon, but I didn't get them in time. I did get the Metal Garurumons, but at the end of the tournament, they came in the mail.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you said it did you justice with the rookie spamming
Yeah,
deck.
yeah. Round two, I played against Rookie Rush. I used it. Its purpose wasn't only for Rookie Rush. It's also just to get rid of like your opponent's little rookies. You know, they
Yeah.
turn wide. You can punish them with this, and basically you can. It's an Omnimon target too, so it's really good.
Okay. And then let's talk about the eggs, and then I'll talk about the last card that we added. So we got four of the Upamon. How do you call them?
Oop,
Upamon.
yeah. So this card is the best blue egg right now.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't really looked at the future sets to know what the blue eggs are, but I feel like this one is really powerful. Because it gives you a +1 draw. Who doesn't want to draw?
I mean, everybody wants to draw. So now we got one of the Wanyamon, the little kitty cat.
This one's really good if you pair it up with a Plesiomon or just anything that you want to like kind of get beefy. Because
Uh-huh.
Plesiomon would be 14k. You can make your Omnimon 17k. You can make your Gorillamon 8k, which is really fantastic.
I mean, that's pretty buff.
Yeah.
All right. And then last but not least, the three Weragurumon.
So this is my favorite level 5 that we play, just because it gives your 6 drops security +1, which in if you come from DBS, double strike is always good.
Yeah, it's always good. This is security +1, so it's kind of like an extra life, huh?
Yeah. I like
Nice.
the I like the mechanic of the game where it's like not like DBS where if you double strike, you know, it's both at the same time. Here it's like, okay, security check 1. If I die off of that one, you don't get the next security, which is a really good mechanic in my opinion.
No, I mean, that could dictate a whole game, man, depending on what you think you might be winning, and then
Yeah, there
you
was
get
a bunch
something.
of instances where my opponents had security +1, and if they would have connected with that, they would have beat me, but they ran into an Omnimon.
I know. Omnimon's beast in hand or in security.
Yes.
So that is your first place winning deck. You defied all the odds. What was the hardest matchup, you would say?
Um, Rookie Rush was a little. He took me to game 3, but the Garurumon clutched it out for me, restanding my Omnimon. And I
Uh-huh.
played in the finals against a red deck. I
Woo.
was scared because I didn't know anything that red does. I just heard that they're a little bit more aggressive than the blue version.
Uh-huh.
But I 2-0'd him, and it was a pretty good match. I would say, like,
Nice.
it was really good. And then the rest of the day, it was all blue mirror matches.
Dang. I mean, you piloted the deck very well. This is the first place winning deck. Big old tournament. A lot of people are playing this game. Thank you, Claudio, for showcasing it. Quick shout outs before I wrap the video up.
Shout out to super players. They're doing
Thanks, man.
great for the community in DBS and now in Digimon. Hopefully you guys can help us grow. Shout out to Top Cuts, the event organizers that I played in. They 248 players and
Woo!
it ran pretty smoothly. Shout out to my players here in Houston. Shout out to my team Meta Club, even though they don't play this game.
Get them into the game, man.
Gotta get them.
And that's going to be it. And thank you for showcasing your deck yet again, Claudio. And we're going to call it a video. Here's the deck list. Check it out. Awesome. And, screenshot it real quick if you guys really want to check it out. And like we always say, before that, feel free to send us your deck list whenever you want, Claudio, and showcase it on our channel. Even if you're not first place, you have that welcoming, okay?
Appreciate it, guys.
And now we're going to end it up. Like we always say, y'all stay digitized.
And
and super. All right, peace.